I know that I'm gonna look back at some shit that I said. First of all, hold on. Before I say anything else, nigga, I know we ain't on Tory Lanez quarantine radio or nothing, but this nigga's drinking the almond milk.
That's different.
Hey, yo. Yo, good people. You're now tuned into the Good Company Podcast. It is Saturday, March 20th. I am DJ Gods of Princeton, New Jersey, and I'm live here with the Gods, Tempo and Von. I'm going to go ahead and let them introduce themselves.
What's good, people? It's your boy, Vonnie Von. I'm tapped in with Good Company.
What's going on? It's your boy, Tempo the artist. You already know you tapped in with Good Company. Good Company Podcast. Guys, what's shaking?
Man, you already know, man. Ain't nothing but facts, right? All right, so before we get into this next segment, I just want to start off by saying fuck cancer. Rest in peace to everyone who fought the good fight, and God bless all those who are currently inflicted. I also want to give a special shout out to Boozy and everyone else that fought and came out on top of that fight. God bless, right? All right, so we're going to move into this next topic called Hot Topics. All right, so y'all know about Famous Dexx, right? On Tuesday, it was reported that he was locked up for a concealed firearm. He got pulled over for not having the license plate on the back of his car, and the police found out his passenger had a warrant, as well as he had a loaded gun under his seat. They booked him for a felony charge and set his bail at $35,000. What y'all think about Famous Dexx?
This goes back to what my father said. When you have people in your car, make sure you know who you got in your car. Make sure they don't got nothing with they don't got no business carrying nothing in your car, because at the end of the day, you could go down with them. And you ain't gonna know you could be at the wrong place at the wrong time. So when I hear that, it reminds me instantly what my father told me.
I mean, he just, watch the company you keep, and like if you ain't got good company, that's on you. You feel me? At the same time, like you should know, as a man, you know what I mean? You know the people that are around you, the people that you hang around, like if you ain't been around them long enough to know their tendencies and shit, like there's not even really a point to really be around them like that, because you can never really trust somebody. You never know what's going on, and you never know what you going out to the club, picking up some people, like you met some friends, like, yo, what's good? Like, let's go back here. Like, you just put some random ass people in your car, you don't know what the fuck's going on with it.
Facts.
And then you catching charges and you just sitting there like, if it ain't my homies, they don't even get in my whip. The only people that are even really in my car are my homies or my family, really, and that's hardly really anybody in there. My girl don't even really drive my car. Like, you know what I mean? I'd just be me, dolo, because I'm responsible for myself, and I got to worry about nothing. Okay. But I don't know. I like that though. I like him. I think he's a good dude. I think he's a good artist. I just wish the best for him. I hope he comes out on top of that situation.
I mean, the only thing with that is that it wasn't the passenger's fault, really. It was really, he didn't have plates on the back of his car. So he was driving in the car with no plates. That's the first thing. That's what he also had. His passenger had a warrant, but that's just the passenger. He had a loaded gun under his seat. So he got caught up for not having a license plate, not having a loaded gun. So that really wasn't the passenger. Can't really blame the passenger for that. I mean, the passenger had a warrant on his own. I mean, he just got caught up. If anything, the passenger got caught up in that shit.
Right.
I mean,
right. It basically led up. What caused it was the fact he ain't had a license plate on his car. Right. Cops going to definitely pull you over automatically when they see that. They don't think this is, the car's suspicious. Because I got pulled over one time. Didn't see the plates on my car out here in Atlanta, and I told him how my plate, the temporary license plate, is stick to the back of my window. Mind you, my window was tinted, so he had to put flash his light on it to see I actually had a plate, and he let me off. But other than that, if you don't got a plate, make sure you get a plate ASAP. You know what I'm saying? Because we know how these cops are moving.
Hey, let me tell y'all a story real quick if I got a second right, about me. Right, I was younger, and I had got my first apartment with two of my boys and shit. And one day, my boy was stuck at work. He was like, "Yeah, I need a ride." So my nigga Cheek came. He fucking let me use his car. He's like, "Yo, you can borrow my car." I'm like, "Cool." This nigga had a car with two different license plates on the front and back of the car.
Oh, wait.
I didn't even know it was at night. I just took the whip. It was like, all right, cool. I'm just gonna pick him up real quick. You know what I'm saying? It wasn't even that far. It was like 15 minutes from wherever I was at. I was like, all right, I'm just gonna scoop him. Boom. I come back. I'm literally down the street from my crib, nigga. Got pulled over. Got pulled over there. Pulled me over to the side of the parking lot. Pulled me over, gave me fictitious plates, right? Because the plates wasn't even fucking, you know what I'm saying? They was searching me. Search my pockets and shit. I had Pop-Tarts, right? And I ain't finished it, so I took it and I put it in my pocket. I'm like, fuck it, I eat that shit later. I was ripped, nigga. I was smoking shit. I was like, yeah, fuck it, I eat that shit later. Put that shit in my pocket. They searched me, searched my pocket. They was like, what is this? What is this? Like, bro, it's Pop-Tarts. That nigga felt dumb as hell at the end, right? So he was writing me the tickets and shit. And then he was like, He's like, how many tickets should I write? He's like, what do I got to do tonight? Like, da-da-da-da. Like, I got to make dinner with my wife, shit like that. Like, being an asshole. And he's like, I could have wrote you a lot of tickets tonight. He's like, you just, you can tell me who's selling all the drugs in your area. Shit like that. Ask me stupid ass questions. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, nigga, like, what? Like, the fuck? And he let us walk. He let us leave. But he took the car because the car was fictitious plates. And then he gave me like 3 tickets, nigga. And I had to walk home 2 miles to my house with no whip. Wow. And it wasn't even my shit. So, you know what I'm saying? And that was my nigga. So he put me in a fucked up situation by letting me drive the whip, knowing this shit was all fucked up. I didn't even look at the shit. You feel me? So you gotta just, you know what I mean? You gotta be careful.
Just do that extra vigilance, man. So do yourself that favor, you know what I mean? And know what you're doing before you get into it. If you have the option, some people don't know what the fuck they doing. Some people jump into shit. But if you have the option, please always research what the fuck is going on. You feel me? Just because somebody your friend and everything, just understand that, you feel me, you can't get caught the fuck up for some other shit. You feel me? Just being somewhere you're not supposed to be, not even knowing what they have on them, all that shit. This is real life that we living in. So just be cautious and be aware of your surroundings. All right. So we're gonna move on to this next segment.
Probably got my shit out.
So allegedly, the infamous Meek Mill Drake beef was all started by DJ Drama, right? So Drama's saying Drake allegedly slept with his ex-girlfriend, and people are putting 2 and 2 together and saying that's the reason why he leaked the Quentin Miller reference tracks. What are your thoughts on this? And what are your thoughts on ghostwriters and ghostwriting in general?
Ghostwriting in general, honestly, is a job effort, to be honest. So it's like, yeah, if you got a ghostwriter, you got a ghostwriter. It's like at the end of the day, that's your delivery that you put on it. You know what I'm saying? Words gonna be just words, but it's your voice that empowers those words. You know what I'm saying? It's your voice that makes people that be like, oh, okay. You know what I'm saying? But it's like, I understand like how, some people may feel ashamed of saying they got a ghostwriter because people may look at you as a certain person, like they view you and they expect you to be like, oh, this dude could rap off the top, all that stuff. But other than that, I think being a ghostwriter is, or having a ghostwriter is cool. Now, as far as Drake and the whole Drake and Meek situation, for one, now when we talk about his ex-girlfriend, there's 2 choices, right? One, right? Are we talking about Nicki?
No, we talk about Drama's ex-girlfriend.
Drama.
Yeah, this Drama. Is not, so basically, he basically the reason why you remember the whole scandal with him, the whole beef and Nicki, the whole Drake and Meek Mill beef, right? Yeah. That happened because because Drake allegedly slept with DJ Drama's ex-girlfriend. So he leaked those to Meek Mill about the Quentin Miller situation, and that's how it went public because Drake slept with his. So it's basically like, you think about it, it's like a what do you want to say, a get back or revenge or something like that. That's basically what they're saying was going on. I mean, so the ghostwriting was just a part of that question. The main question is, what do y'all feel about that situation? How do y'all feel about that whole Quentin Miller, Drake beef, and Drama's releasing the tape?
I think we need to bring Drama up into the conversation because I got questions. Now, as far as that whole situation, was that before he got together with his girl or after? Because if it was before that, then Drama was wasting his time. You know what I'm saying? I know we learn from our mistakes and stuff like that, but it's like, you look back on it, it's like, why did you, like, honestly, it seemed like he was just being petty if that was the case.
Facts.
Like,
man, that's like, oh, you smashed my girl, nigga? Like, well, she let me smash. So what you mad about? Like,
right.
And it's business, and it's like the music business. And it's like, yo, come on, my nigga. Like, And that don't even at that point and at that level of life when you're at that level, like why are you even beeping over some shit? There's money to make. You know, right. Like worried about some shit that's out of your control, and that's the problem with a lot of people. They always be stressing about shit they can't control. So like, you half the times they could be driving themselves crazy is because you do it to yourself. You putting yourself in a position to care so much about some shit that's never gonna even matter. Right. Because you can't do shit about it. No matter how it turns out, you can't change the outcome of that. Like, and if you're affected, mad people are affected. You're not the only person. So like, only you. Sorry, but you ain't going through some shit that ain't nobody else gone through before.
I mean, yeah, that's facts. Like, I don't know the way they made it seem though. Like, I'm not sure if it was doing why they together. I think they said ex-girlfriend, so I'm going to assume that it was something that happened afterwards. Like, that's just a petty thing to do though, because you gotta think about it. Because that started a whole bunch of shit right there. Like, how petty can you be? I'm trying to find out how petty can you be to really release. You know what I mean, because somebody's subject. But this all alleged allegations. You know what I mean, this is allegedly. This is not all confirmed facts or whatever. It's all alleged. So, but how petty can you be to do something like that? You feel me? That was a big move at the end of the day, and it was no call for that. That's a different kind of shit. You feel me? Like, I don't even like playing around with people like that. I mean, you can't play with people like that. But that's just that's everybody to each their own. I mean, the way you think about it. I mean, but I grew up around different kind of principles and shit. Right. You know what I mean? So shit like that is not cool in any way you look at it. So I hope that's not the reason why. I mean, hopefully we'll learn more about that in the coming days and everything.
All right? Shout out to you. You know what I'm saying? You still a good dude. He probably ain't know. And they ain't know. he probably ain't know. Old girl was on top of him and he talking about
you feel me? Man, listen, man, I feel like Drake knew. Drake knew. If he did, he knew. Like, I don't know, man. But that hey, man, you never know. But we're gonna go to this next segment, man, called Stating Facts with that boy Von, the God.
Stating Facts. Here we go. Rapper, icon, legend, Kanye West. Reporters from CNN, entrepreneurs, people's sources has confirmed in speculation that this man is currently worth $6.6 billion. Apparently, thanks to his Yeezys. I'm saying I would never wear them because it's not my style, but because of his invention, because of his hard work, the dedication he put in all of his accolades, they are confirming that his net worth has grew to $6.6 billion. Now, other people are speculating that that's not currently how much he's worth. They were saying that's how much he's worth in the future. So they basically saying in future references, that's how much he would be worth, $6.6 billion. So now it's like a kind of confrontation between the future versus the current. So in speculation, Kanye West.
Speculation.
$6.6 billion. Now, would I like to be part of that $6.6 billion? Of course. I don't need the stimulus check. I can keep it. But I'll take the 6.6 billion.
I don't think anybody in their right mind would take the 6.6 billion.
Like, that's facts. I'm taking the 6.6 billion.
All the way to the bank.
You can keep the stimmy. You can keep the stimmy.
All the way to the bank. You can keep all of that stimmy. I don't even need it. I don't even want to think about it.
Joe, you still owe me, bro. It's been 2 days. It's been 3 days. It's been I lost count, but he owe me. I know it's off topic.
Money back?
Yeah, since we talking about money.
He delivered early. He's a good man. He's a good man. He gave me what I need. I mean, you know.
I don't know if he did send a message to Wells Fargo, but it's a brother's still waiting. You feel me?
Oh yeah, I ain't gonna lie, man. We in the same boot. Yeah, because I ain't gonna lie.
Yeah, well, y'all fuck like Chuck. I don't really tell you about that, but
even early. Some people even got blessed early, Tempo.
Right.
I mean, but
I wouldn't necessarily say it was early. It was just within 24 hours of when
I think Tempo got in the way.
Huh?
I think you got in the way. That's why I didn't get mine.
I got in the way?
You got in the way.
Nah, he was just like, yo, like who's destined to be blessed? I'm like, guess it's gotta be me. You know what I mean?
Right.
I done been through so much shit. He was like, yo, you do a blessing. Here you go. Boom, bless me. Hey, thanks. Why not? Whatever. Just throw that to the side. Just hold it there whenever I need it, rainy day or some shit like that.
Yeah, I also heard it depends on like the kind of bank or the way that you deposit as well. Is how it goes.
Man, my bank account is set up. Cash out, baby.
24 hours. Boom. All right, let's go. All right. We'll get to this next time. But before we get into that, I just want to say that this podcast is sponsored by Good Company Multimedia. For those who don't know what or who Good Company is, we are a multimedia outlet. Whether you need radio play, live artist interviews, blog placements, playlisting, listening sessions, BT jams, radio commercials, we got you covered right here at Good Company. Make sure you follow us on all social media platforms at One Good Company and follow us here on YouTube at the official Good Company. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe, and tell a friend about us. All right. Again, on all social media platforms, that's One Good Company at One Good
Company.
Thank you very much. All right. So with that being said, we'll get to this next segment with my boy, Tempo, the guy.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. So next topic, get it together. Because that's what we need to do every day, get it together, yo. So basically, I want to talk about just, you know what I'm saying, the way we live. And how we need to get the way we live all the way to fuck together. I'll tell you like this, right? We live in a world where if you wear a certain type of shoes, then you're a certain type of person. You wear a certain brand of jeans or a certain kind of cologne, then you're at a certain level in life. Or if you hold a certain title or you went to school for a certain thing, you're greater or lesser than, you know what I'm saying, this population of people, man. But like at the end of the day, we're all created the same. You know what I'm saying? Temple to God, Vine to God, God's of the God. Like we are all gods. We are created in His image, right? We all live how we live. So like, you might have done some things that are good, and you know what I mean, somebody else might have done some things that are good, but like there's no greater, like everybody's always in competition with each other. This is why nothing can ever work, because people always want to compete with each other instead of working together with each other. If you build something, right? If you build something and you can continue building on it, it just gets bigger and bigger and bigger. If you try and like grow a tree by yourself and you don't know how to grow a tree, you don't got nobody there to help you, to give you the steps on what to do to make the tree grow. You ain't never grew a tree before, it's first time. But you ain't got nobody to help you because you don't want to work with nobody because you can do it all by yourself. So that we need to get that together. You know what I'm saying? You gotta live in a way that allows you to be open to the possibilities. That's the only way you're gonna receive your blessings. You know what I'm saying? To the opportunities. That's the only way that you're gonna level up. Like, mad people be talking about opportunities, but every opportunity you talk about, you miss that because you ain't never took the chance. You too scared. You know what I'm saying? You so busy waiting to see what everybody else does before you do something. Like, I ain't waiting. I'm 32 at this point in time. Like, I'm done waiting. You know what I'm saying? Time waits for no man, and we are all men, right? We ain't got no time to do nothing other than what we got to do. So just focus on you and like, just, you know what I mean? Always be aware, like, of the goal. You know what I'm saying? And hopefully that helps y'all to get it together. Shit. For real. Well, how y'all feel about that?
I mean, hey man, it's facts. Like you said, getting together. Like these segments, these segments, like the get together segments, just understand that these segments, it means a lot to a lot of people. You know what I mean? For the viewers that's watching this, you feel me? I'm pretty sure that whatever he's saying, whatever we say on this podcast, you go back to all of our podcasts, there's something in there that could benefit anyone in everyone's lives. I mean, in some type of way, because we always drop some type of knowledge, some type of gem in everything. We make it laugh, we make it funny. We do the best we can to entertain the people, you know what I'm saying? But we always dropping knowledge, and we always trying to help people. And it's not just about this podcast, it's about the people. I mean, we're about the people, the good people. You feel me? That's why we call Good Company Podcast. We're about y'all. I mean, we're all about the good and the benefit of of what we're trying to do. So you gotta understand that this is just beneficial for everyone. We're not here just, worrying about what we're trying to do. We're here trying to spread a positive message. You feel me? Trying to let y'all know what's going on in the media, entertainment, hip hop world, but we're also trying to spread that kind of love, that knowledge that people can't get. Everybody don't have the same access to the same outlets. You know what I'm saying? So you want to make it possible for everyone to get that love. It's right here. You know what I mean? We show nothing but love here, man. Good company. You seeing the shirt right here. You feel me? And make sure y'all follow us, like, subscribe, comment, tell a friend. We here with it, man. You know what I mean? But Tempo always dropping the gems, you feel me? But that was Tempo right there with Get It Together. You know what I mean? Sure. We don't get to this final topic though, real quick. On Tuesday evening, Atlanta shooting incident left 8 people dead at 3 separate spot areas. At least 6 of the 8 victims were believed to be females. The man responsible, Robert Aaron Long, has officially been charged with 8 counts of murder. I want to know what you guys think about this. Is this a hate crime? Do you think there was a motive behind these killings? What are your thoughts on this situation?
Nah, yeah, I think it's a terrible thing, yo. Honestly, and I think that, you know, there's a fine line when it comes to talking about gun violence. I say it like that. Okay, because gun violence, like, some people believe in gun violence, some people don't believe in gun violence. Some people believe that gun violence is like somebody taking a gun and killing somebody else, or, you know what I'm saying? What, like, everybody has their own definition of it. At the end of the day, like, some people were just not meant to just fucking have a gun for no reason and just do stupid shit. Like, if you have a gun to protect yourself, protect your family, obviously, yes, and it, whatever. You know what I'm saying? But, like, I say that, like, the shirt I got on the back of the wall is my cousin. He got killed, you know what I'm saying, by somebody that was shoot, you know what I'm saying, like, for no reason. It wasn't even that, it didn't have to come to that, you know what I'm saying? So, like, when you had them kind of situations, you kind of look at it a little bit differently, too, you know what I'm saying? So it's like, damn, there's a lot of things you could have did in between killing people, you know what I'm saying? You could have had a lot of different steps. Whatever happened, though, at the same time, I can't really, like, that's why I'm also like, I don't know, because I don't know what's going on in his mind. I don't know if he has some, like, if he suffers from, you know, like, any type of mental illness or anything, you know what I'm saying, or what he had going through his head, or what kind of life he had, or, you know what I mean, what demons he was fighting either. So at the end of the day, you know what I'm saying, I'm in the middle on this.
Vaughn, what you think about this, man?
Was that's the one that was at the massage parlor?
Yeah, and you live in Atlanta, right? So you out
there? I'm like a few minutes out. I'm like 15 minutes out.
Okay. So what you think about the situation, though?
I mean, for one, it's crazy. 2 is like the massage parlor, though. Like
I guess I need to know why it happened. Maybe
right.
It seems
now some massage parlors they got the guys
I
don't
know.
go. If you in a situationship or a relationship, I'm telling you, don't go. But I'm just saying, they got this thing called a happy ending. Don't know what the happy ending is? If you want to Google it, I didn't tell you to. I'm just letting you know. But he must have got not right, or they subbed him. They was trying to talk about his manhood or something, and he took it to heart, and he probably went back in there and laid the AK out, like boom. Even though it wasn't an AK, I don't know what he was shooting with, but it still was like, just why? Like, but it's just
so
why?
That's why it happened.
It's like why, bro? Like, just why? For no
that
reason.
question right there is something that I sat there for a little minute and I really thought. I want y'all to think about, know that I already sat there for a minute. Like, what would push somebody to do this?
That's what
I'm like, yo, it must be. It's either a hate crime or it's a motive. That's the only 2 options I got, right?
Right.
As far as hate crime, it makes perfect sense. You know what I mean, Asian people, for some reason, you ain't kill nobody but Asian people. You went to massage parlors, 3 different areas. You know what I mean? So that means that you left that area to go to a different massage parlor, and there are Asians that's working there. So it seems like a targeted thing that you targeted. But then I got into deeper thought, like, why would even though you do that, you either racist to that point or something behind them. I don't know. For me, I really don't know, but I thought about scenarios of what would put somebody to do that. I'm like, yo, I don't know what it could have been. Was it a COVID-19 thing? Was it a Donald Trump thing? Was it something? Do you know somebody that died from it? And it's a lot of things that could factor into it. I don't know what it is that pushed this specific person to do what he did. You know what I'm saying, but it could be a lot of reasons. But overall, as we can see, as what it is, it's basically this is a hate crime. I mean, you went against the Asian people. I don't know whatever it may have caused, whatever reason what it came against Asian people. It was a bias against.
If he only killed Asian people, that might he had a motive. Then he just
audience.
All right. So I retract my previous statement on this. I was stumping me today. This is a good part, because you know what, I had to shut the fuck up a couple times today. So you know what, that's good. Facts.
Yeah.
Pardon my French, but I'm saying that means that y'all had me like at a loss for words when it comes to like the topics that we covered today. You know what I'm saying?
We try to. That's what we're going. That's the main thing we're going to try to do. You know what I mean, we try to keep it interesting, but we're trying to keep the topics. I want to talk about shit that people don't really talk about. I mean, I want to get into things, but I want to get into it a different kind of way. Because people talk about things, they just lightly tap certain things. But I think a lot of things need to get the forefront and need the most attention. know what I'm saying? So that's what my aim is going to be in the upcoming episodes and everything. I want to keep it more entertaining for the viewers, for the people that subscribe to the channel, and make it more interesting. I want to do giveaways. You know what I mean, for the people that's really tuned in and really tuned into Good Company. You know what I mean? Make sure y'all follow that link right there. You know what I mean? Make sure you follow the link on the screen right now. Good Company. Make sure you follow us. All right. Make sure you stay in tune. Make sure you follow our Instagram at One Good Company Podcast. You feel me? Just make sure that y'all pay attention and stay tuned, because we got a lot of things coming out for y'all, man. And as the world slowly opens up, it's going to be a lot more opportunities, a lot more things we have coming up. You're gonna see us a lot more. We'll be out here more. We're gonna be out here in the field, do what we gotta do. Cause you feel me? We're not afraid to get our hands dirty. This is what we do. I mean, we're gonna really be out here doing what we gotta do for the viewers. Know what I'm saying? But unfortunately, that's all the time we have today. I just want to thank everyone for tapping in and keeping up with the Good Company podcast. We truly appreciate your support. Don't forget to like, subscribe to our channel, stay up to date with the latest and greatest in hip-hop news. We'll be back live and direct for your viewing pleasure on Monday morning. Also, let's not to forget to follow us on all social media platforms at One Good Company. That's the number 1, Good Company. Any parting words, gentlemen?
Yes. Stay positive. Spread love. Remove the hate.
Facts. Live the life you love the life you live. Love life, love each other. You know what I'm saying? Always be in good company. And read, yo. Facts. Because reading definitely enhances the mind and makes you stronger, yo. It's not like the strength that's here, it's the strength that's here. You know what I'm saying? So focus on that shit, you got it.
That's facts, man. And make sure you follow all the gods on the gram, man. You feel me? I'm gonna leave the description below. Make sure y'all read the description. Make sure y'all follow us on the gram. Make sure y'all just stay tuned, man. We got a lot of stuff coming up for y'all. Again, I am DJ Gods of the Prince, New Jersey. I'm live here with the gods, Tempo and Von, and we are Good Company. Peace. Everybody have a blessed weekend.
Yes, sir. You know we were done? Nah. Follow us right here at One Good Company. If you feeling what we do, trying to go to work, want to take your business to the next level, holla at us at One Good Company.